everyone, this is Dr. Jeannie Bertoli, creator of Ending Trauma for Kids, the 20 Crucial Do's and Don'ts for Parenting Through Divorce. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that's not really talked about that much in terms of a process for parenting through divorce, which is creating closure on the marital relationship. It's something that sometimes happens, often doesn't. One of the things that I find is that people over the years, if they have bitterness, if they have anger toward their ex, it continues to play out in the co-parenting relationship. It continues to be a part of the way that they parent, the way that they co-parent, because they see their ex in their kids. They react to their ex as they're dealing with parenting schedules. And in so many ways, the anger, the bitterness that they have, or the unresolved needs that they had from the relationship continue to play out. So today I'd like to talk to you about taking that really important but too infrequently done step of bringing closure to the marital relationship. Let's talk a little bit about how to do that. The first thing I would suggest that you do is, I like to do this on paper. You can do it verbally, but I like to do it on paper. It has this expression of getting your feelings and your thoughts out. So get out some paper, get out your laptop, get out something that you can write on and physically do the writing or the typing, either way. Other people, if that's not your preference, you can speak it into a microphone and then listen to it back. So you can do that on your phone or whatever works for you. So the first statement, I was going to say question, but they're really statements. They're really sentences that you fill in the end. Start out with anger and pain. I'm really angry with you that. And just vent. Just give your mind that space to just dump. I'm really mad at you, and do not censor yourself. Don't worry about language. Don't worry about appropriateness. Nobody else is going to read this but you, if you at all. But just get it out. I'm really angry that you had this affair. How dare you? I can't believe that you had the balls to do this, 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 and this. I'm really frustrated that you did not give this marriage more of a chance. I really thought we were going to work on this. You bailed on me. How could you do this? We had a family. We took vows. Whatever you're feeling, just bring it all in. Just get it all out. Try to come from your gut and just get everything out that you've been wanting to say, that you've been just holding back or being careful about, or maybe not being careful about. But this is a chance to put it all in one place and to really get that out of your system and literally out of your cells. You want to get it out. So start out with, I'm really angry that. Let your brain just dump. Then do it again. I'm really angry that. See what else is there. I'm really angry that. See what else is there. And what you'll find over time is by, I don't know, maybe the 5th or 6th time, you'll have less to say, or maybe even you'll find that you're empty on angry. Okay? Once you're done with angry, go to, I'm really frustrated that. I'm really disappointed that. Find the word that fits with you, and the words that don't really fit with you, try them anyway. And just, again, vent that out. Let your brain, let your pain speak. And that's really what it's about, is letting that pain come to the surface and get itself out of your system and out of your cells. When you're done with the negative emotions, the next ones we're going to go to are, I'm really sad that. What you'll find is that, and many of you have heard this before, is that beneath anger is usually pain. It's usually sadness. So, I'm really sad that. And there, you may find that there are tears that come when you do that. I'm really sad that I was in love with you all these years and that you didn't keep our commitments. I'm really sad that I feel so rejected. I'm really sad that our kids are going to grow up without an intact family. I'm really mad about that too, perhaps, and hopefully you got that out in the mad or angry phase of the closure exercise. So I'm really sad that, and get all that sadness out. And again, there'll be tears often, because divorce is sad experience. No matter what age you are, no matter what sex you are, divorce is sad. So let that sadness just come out. And then see what's left. See how you feel after you've done the anger and the frustration and the disappointment, and then you've done the sadness. See what's left. See how you feel. And basically what you want to do is you want to feel kind of empty. You want to feel poured out. See if that feels like there's anything, I'm doing my gut here. See if there feels like there's anything left to exercise, like an exorcism, to exercise. And if there is, find another word that feels right. What am I feeling? Ask yourself. What am I feeling right now? And whatever you're feeling, start that sentence and then complete that sentence. I'm really happy that. I'm really relieved that. Divorce often has a huge amount of relief associated with it because no longer do you have to pretend this or put up with that. All the idiosyncrasies that were part of that relationship dynamic are no longer going to be a part of your life. That's relief. So I'm really relieved that I don't have to see your mom anymore. I'm really relieved that I don't have to deal with your spending habits anymore. Whatever those things are, just kind of get all these emotions out. So it's not just about the negativity. It's also about the sadness. It's also about any joy or relief that you're feeling. So once that's all done, so we're going to call that the end of the exercise. You feel empty. You're done. Then I would let it sit for a few days. Just see what happens. Don't even consciously try to process it. Just let it all sort of process out. Then a couple of days later, up to a week later, go back and do the exercise again. See how much has dissipated on its own and then how much is left. So go back the same exact starters of the sentences. I'm angry that, I'm disappointed that, I'm frustrated that, and see how much is left. And then again, you want to go through the emptying. So do it until you're empty. It should be dramatically less. And then after the second time around, it should be again dramatically less. And you want to get it, I would do this 2 or 3 times, maybe up to 4 or 5. Until you feel like what is left, the level of emotionality that's left inside of you is more than manageable. It's something that you feel wouldn't interfere with your ability to collaborate and be strategic in decision making for your kid's sake. So I can deal with her again. I can deal with him again from a much calmer place because I'm emptied out, because I brought closure to myself. So when you're done with the exercises and you've hit the level that you feel really great about managing, then you can take these pieces of paper. If you've done them on a laptop, you can print that out. You can have any recordings that you've done transcribed. I think there's a great benefit in burning these. There's great benefit in having some ritual. Maybe you want to bury them. Maybe you want to burn them. Maybe you want to throw them in the water. Whatever feels right to you to symbolize this is done for me. I am releasing and relinquishing this relationship as it stood before and these emotions. You are bringing a close to the chapter of the marital relationship. No longer is this a marital relationship. This is a brand new relationship that hopefully can be based on different tenets and different philosophies and have a lot different boundaries and focused in a very narrow way. So to bring this to an end, to bring this chapter to an end, to have some symbol of that, burn some incense while you burn it. Bring a song that means something to you, that evokes the emotion you want for closing this, for releasing it, for relinquishing it. Really love that word relinquish because it's not just like, it's releasing is an amazing word too, but relinquishing, like I'm by choice deciding to turn this over. And that's what I offer to you. That's what I request of you, is that you turn over the marital relationship back out to the universe, back out to the ether, so that it dissipates and dissolves into all that is. And now you can begin again with that different focus and with that really narrow and distinct and important focus of what's in the best interest of our children, my children. So I hope that serves you. It's super important, and again, something people rarely do. I would love to hear from you any questions that you have, any challenges that you have as you start to do this, and if you start to do it or have done it, what your experience was. I'd love to hear from somebody who tried to do this and what worked and what didn't. So if you would write in the comments section below and let me know what's worked for you or any further questions you have, I promise you that I'll be down there personally and I will be answering any of your questions and addressing your issues and in this video or further videos. So let me know what else I can talk to you about, what else I can teach you about how to parent through divorce. So thank you very much for all that you do. Thank you for focusing on your children. They need you. We all need you. We as a society need you. We need you to do divorce better. We need to do divorce better. So thank you for everything you do. Until I see you again, blessings.